Greetings, I'm Maria. I am grateful and filled with joy to speak with you today on step 5. Admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being, the exact nature of our wrongs. Now, what is the importance of working a fifth step? I don't know anyone who came into this program on a winning streak. I certainly did not. I was shopping compulsively. I had spent a great deal of money on material things, outfits, clothes, jewelry, CD, books, etc. At the time I was working, I could report to work in a different outfit each day for about 6 weeks. I was vague about the funds I had available. I had a host of bills that I was not consistently paying. I had credit card debt. My mother had died suddenly. My marriage was ending. I had my third miscarriage. All of this was a recipe for disaster. Truth be told, hitting the bottom was truly a blessing for me. This was my way into the Debtors Anonymous program. It gave me the opportunity to get to the root of my debting behavior and change for the better with the help of my higher power. Now, what happened to me next? I took the greeting, keep coming back seriously. I continued to go to meetings consistently and did service. I began to cultivate a spiritual way of life. I followed GOD, good orderly direction, and learned to turn over my will to my higher power as a strategic plan was revealed to me. I learned that the steps were best worked in order. The first 3 steps showed me that I could not hope to recover from this disease on my own. I need to rely on a person greater than myself. After working the first 3 steps, I found I had a solid foundation for my spiritual way of life. I also had a healthy relationship with my higher power that was working for me. This was fostered by my communicating with my higher power each day and throughout the day through prayer. This process also included my listening to my higher power through meditation. It is this process that allowed me to get the love, support, and help I needed. I wasn't ready for step 4, made a searching and fearless moral inventory. You see, step 4 and 5 have a very significant and important relationship that's very critical to effectively doing completing a step 5. Okay, having completed inventory of my compulsive debting, um, the foundation for the work I needed to do in step 5 was established. Here are some action steps to be considered. With our inventory in hand, we are ready to consider who we will ask to help us with our 5th step. Our, our sponsor, a seasoned program member who has done a 5th step, a clergy member, a spiritual counsel, psychotherapist. What parameters might we set in place? How about the following? Are we willing to share our 4-step inventory with this person? Is this someone we're able to trust? Are we willing to set aside the time and patience we need for this task? After all, taking the 5th step is not something we would want to rush. We accept that we must review all aspects of our inventory, holding nothing back. Are we able to have faith in this process? Are we willing to embrace this process under the guidance of our higher power alone, one on one? Now, once we have taken the 5th step, what next? Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, here we go. Consider what is spelled out in our DA literature, the 12-step, 12 traditions, and 12 concepts of Debtors Anonymous on page 27 that says in the final paragraph of this chapter, what was it like for us to complete step 5? Experience on this is as varied as our membership, whether we came away feeling reflective, celebratory, or uncertain. We had accepted a difficult task and we had seen it through. In time, many of us found that our experience with the fifth step provided us with a new level of oneness and commitment to recovery. And we built on that as we continued our step work. And that's the end of that paragraph. I know for myself, I began to feel free from the burdens of my past transgressions that hurt me and others. And with that, I pass. Thank you for letting me share.